Best advice I've ever received was just don't stop. Don't quit. Like, if you've got something, like, use it. If you've got a voice, use it. If you have something to say it and keep saying it.
That's what I've noticed in my life. I am able to do what I do because while my peers gave up and said, oh, well, I'm getting married, or now I'm gonna have a kid, or now I need to do this or I need to do that. It's time to grow up and get a job. So I am a grown-up, and this is my job. And I found a way. You can pay your bills doing it.
This was actually when I first moved to Austin. I hadn't discovered aerial arts or other things yet. I was taking ceramics classes though, and I made a bunch of crappy things. And my boyfriend at the time said, well, you know, you have to make bad art until you make good art. And he's like, you know, and if it doesn't turn out well, you could just smash it all up and make mosaics. And I'm like, oh yeah, like that bad art is a process, even if there's a physical reminder of it.
I was taught to trust the synthesizing periods. When you go through the periods where you feel like you're just not producing anything or creating anything, that's part of the process. You know, it's the off to the on switch. You have to have that period of time where you're kind of processing and taking everything that you've been reading or studying and researching, and you're synthesizing it all. You're kind of mulling it around in your brain and rolling it over and looking at it from all these different angles before you can actually create something and bring it out of you. It may seem like crap that you're not making anything, but power through.
You worry on your product, and your product is your creativity, your product is your writing and the performance. All the other stuff, the hype, whether or not people are gonna come out to support you, the sponsorships, da-da-da-da, that will come in time. But first you need to focus on creating a great product, and the rest will come.
Your job is to play truthfully, and the right people will like it, period. Got it?
I received really great advice when I was interning for Richard Linklater. He said to be a little bit delusional, and I think that has really stuck with me, and it makes me dream super big, but also I'll be okay if things don't go as it's like that saying, reach for the moon, you'll land on the I completely messed up the saying. Shoot for the stars, you'll land on the moon. It's that effect of like, I'm gonna dream super big. Maybe I'll fall a little short of that, but falling short of those dreams is still like amazing.
Just do things that are just you, because it lends for like the truest experience, the truest piece of work, and it's honest and it's truthful, and you don't have to mold yourself to be something else. And the best compliment was like, this is 100% you. And that felt really great just to hear, but it just felt like I didn't have to pretend to be anything else in the process.
Don't be ashamed of who you are and what you've experienced. I carried around a lot of shame because of some of my life choices in my early life, and I tried to cover it and cover it and cover it, and it crippled me. And I had some of my closest mentors and friends tell me that that's what gives me so much strength and moving forward and not being the person I was yesterday. So to not live in shame, but to empower myself and others with my life experience.